You're in a conversation right now, but you're not actually there. You nodded, you said yeah, but your mind left minutes ago. And the truth is, it's somewhere you'd rather be. That's not rudeness. That's not disconnection. That's a pattern worth understanding, because it didn't come from nowhere. The outside world is unpredictable. People say things you didn't expect. Situations go wrong in ways you couldn't plan for. Emotions arrive without warning and stay longer than you want them to. Inside your head, you're in control. You decide how the conversation goes. You decide the outcome. You decide who shows up and what they say. That sense of control isn't an illusion. It's a refuge. And you found it early, probably because the outside world gave you reasons to need one. That's not avoidance. That's intelligence finding the safest available space. And the inner world isn't empty. Most people experience something and let it go. You experience something and take it with you. You turn it over, examine it, sit with it until you understand every angle of it. That's not a flaw. That's a depth of processing that most people around you simply don't have. The cost is that the inner world becomes crowded. There's always something in there being examined. Always something that hasn't finished being understood yet. And at some point, something shifted. Real life started to feel heavier than you could comfortably carry. Not dramatic, just consistently harder than it looked like it should be. And the inner world became where you went to breathe. Not to hide, not to give up, just to find a version of things that felt more livable for a moment. Psychologists call this experiential avoidance. It makes complete sense. It also has a quiet cost. While you're in there, time is passing out here. Relationships that needed your presence, moments that didn't wait, things that slipped by while you were somewhere else. And people around you sometimes feel it. The sense that you're here, but not quite here. That part of you is always somewhere else. They're not wrong. Part of you usually is. Living in your head doesn't mean you're disconnected from life. It means the life inside you is vivid enough to live in. And real life, the one outside, has sometimes asked more of you than felt fair. Which part of this felt most like yours? If this names something you've never quite been able to explain, subscribe. There are more patterns like this one.